Okay, in order to make it so that my game will end by collecting enough of the coins or whatever it is in your game that you want to collect, you first need to have whatever that agent is going to be. So I'm just going to quickly make uh, a coin agent and get that saved. And then I also need to have another agent that is going to be testing to see if there are any coins left throughout the game by doing some broadcasting and checking for the variable. I'm just going to name this agent Win, and you can honestly have this agent look like whatever you want. I'm just going to choose a butterfly to keep it quick. Some people make it look like a piece of the floor so that it blends in with the floor and you can't even tell that it's there. And some people will have it, they'll put it underneath the floor. So I do need to have one Win agent in my game so that he can do his job while he's out there. I'm going to put a couple of coins in my game just to so that I can actually go and collect them. And then I'm going to save it so that it looks like this every time that we start. Okay, so the simplest part of this code is the coin. I just need to tell the coin that if it is underneath the rabbit, so I'm going to change this to say immediately below the rabbit, then I want it to erase itself, because if the rabbit gets on top of it, then I want the coin to go away. So if you're stacked immediately below the rabbit, then I want you to erase yourself. I'm just going to play it and just make sure that that part of my code works. It's always a good practice to check and make sure that it works. So it's not working. I'm going to reload it and see, oh, I have the wrong rabbit checked here. So let's try that again. It's just good to see if something is not working before you move on to your next code. So that's working. Excellent. I'm going to reload that. So the coins go away when the rabbit gets on top of them. Now I need to have this Win guy, the Win agent. I need to have him checking to see if there are any of those coins left in the game, and then when they're all gone, I want him to say that I've won the game. So I'm just going to give him a time. I'm just going to say every half a second. You can change that time again if you'd like to. I want him to set the variable. So I want him to, there we go, set, and I'm going to use, Agent Cubes uses the @ symbol for their variables. So I'm going to say set, and I'm going to add a new variable. I'm going to call it @coins. I want my variable to be called coins, just so it makes sense to me when I'm doing the programming. And I want the coins, I want it to say what those are called over here. Those are called coins, coins, lowercase c-o-i-n, and I have to spell it exactly the way that it is here, capitals, if it's plural, everything. So this is where Agent Cubes has a very set, distinct way of writing this. I'm going to say set @coins to agents underscore of type. So what is the type of agent? Well, in parentheses and quotes, because exactly how it is spelled over here is called coin. So I'm going to telling it that that is the agent that it's checking for when it's doing this testing. Okay, the other thing I want it to do is, this is going to be under the broadcasting area. I want it to send itself a message every half a second. I want it to set what the variable is looking for, and then I want it to tell itself to do something. So broadcast to itself, send itself a message. I'm going to call it check win. And so that's what's going to do every half a second. Set that variable to be that kind of agent and send itself a message saying, hey, check to see if we won. Well, what do I want it to do when it gets that message? I need to add a new event, right? A new method. So a new starting point. So down here, I'm going to say add a method, and I'm going to say on check win. So when you get this message, I want you to run a test. So it's basically going to be doing this every half a second. I want you to test that variable that's called @coins, and if it equals 0, then I want you to win the game. I want you to say that the game has won. Maybe I want you to play a sound, and then I want you to show a message that says that we have won. Yay, you win. And then I want you to, if you want to reload the world or if you want to stop the simulation, it's entirely up to you. So I'm going to run a check on that just to see if it works. If I get all of the coins, I should be able to see that it pops up and says that I have, oh, this is not correct here. Test, there we go. There it says I've won. So that's how you make it so that you can collect coins in your game to win.